Hey there guys, welcome back to Arsenal Fan TV. This is the review of Arsenal's victory over West Bromwich Albion this evening. The final score being 2-0 to the Arsenal, and finally it's a game in which I can be a little bit more positive, reflect on the game with a little bit more happiness in a way, and finally I'm leaving with a smile on my face after an Arsenal performance. And we all know that in the great scheme of things, in the bigger picture, this result means nothing essentially apart from us securing a top 4 finish. It's not what we wanted at the end of the season, but Alexis Sanchez got 2 goals tonight. If I'm trying to look for some positives, the team played well all round. It was nice to see a little bit of refreshment in the Arsenal side. We saw Per Mertesacker come back in. I thought he looked a lot more resolute in defence. He really did stable things up there. Aaron Ramsey came in alongside Mohamed El Nene. I thought there were positive signs from him. His first Arsenal start in about 6 weeks. And I thought he looked good in this game. A little bit annoying in front of goal, as he always is, does tend to frustrate in that position, but his all-round general midfield play, some very nice touches. I thought he was an exciting player today, certainly, so Aaron Ramsey was a positive. And up top we saw Olivier Giroud start in that striking role, who I felt was a great source of frustration throughout this game, especially in the first half. Admittedly, he hasn't played in a good long while for us, not from the start of the game anyway, so he always was going to be rusty, but I do think it's evidenced in the past couple of games that Danny Welbeck is certainly the more suitable striker to this Arsenal team. But I'm not going to be too much of a hypocrite. I did say it could be an option to start Olivier Giroud in this game in the match preview for this fixture. So, it was interesting to see him play, but all round I thought it was a poor performance from him on the night. But a 2-0 win, can't really argue that too much. Got our first goal through Alexis Sanchez fairly early on in the game. It was a really well-worked goal from Alexis. Aaron Ramsey playing him in. Then he practically did all the work on his own, playing it past Ben Foster to make it 1-0 to the Arsenal. And we were very much in control of this game. We didn't have too many chances, but Mesut Ozil really was creating a lot in this game. Alexis Sanchez and Hector Bellerin, those were the 2 players that I felt were our key attackers going forward. Bellerin really was exceptional tonight. If it wasn't for Sanchez getting the 2 goals, I do think he would be named as the man of the match. And on a side note, for him getting in the PFA Team of the Year, great achievement for him at such a young age. So really pleased for Hector Bellerin on that note. But we got a second goal in the 38th minute for Alexis Sanchez once again. Foster had a nightmare on this one. Should have trusted his ball that little bit more, but he took a sidestep, allowing Alexis Sanchez to get one of the easiest free kicks that he'll ever score in his life into the back of the net. So to make it 2-0, we actually did something from a set piece for once. That was a positive. 2-0 going into the break. I would have hoped that we'd have capitalised on that in the second half, but we didn't really do that. We saw some late substitutions come on in the names of Joel Campbell and Theo Walcott. I thought they offered not really that much to this game, but Campbell looked a little bit more positive. It's good to see him back in and around the Arsenal squad, albeit it was just for 5 minutes. But if it was a choice in the summer of keeping Joel Campbell or Theo Walcott, I think I'd be inclined to keep Campbell, because he does seem to offer that bit more. He looks a bit more hungry. He's younger than Walcott as well. I think he's got more to offer this Arsenal side, and he's a very good utility player. I think that can be useful to this Arsenal team, as opposed to Walcott, who has been a great source of frustration over the past couple of months. But 2-0 win to the Arsenal. As I say, in the bigger picture, it's not what we wanted, but 2-0 win to the Arsenal, can't really argue with that. We all know that in the great scheme of things, this isn't what we wanted at the end of the season, but as I say, it's just nice to come out of the game with something a little bit more positive to say for once. Please do drop a like on this video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV if you are new to the channel. And as always, I'll be speaking to you very, very soon.
A little bit better than my seat, I will admit. Now, you see, for me, this is, for me, one of the highlights of the tour. You see this? This is a gold Premier League trophy. You will not go to any other ground in the Premier League. Not Man United, not Chelsea, not City, not any of those grounds and see these, because this is unique to Arsenal.